I spent over 1,000 resets, 104 hours, and 19 days trying to find my perfect island. It may have been closer to 2,000 resets, but at some point I just stopped keeping track. And well, at some point I lost track. So I started counting. Well, okay. In the very beginning, I didn't count at all. Then I started counting, and then I lost track. And then I started counting again, and then I lost track again. And then at some point, I just gave up trying to count. Here is what I was looking for. I wanted a yellow airport. Some people call it the piss port, but to me, it'll always be my happy color. I wanted this specific map. She's iconic. She's a legend. I wanted the secret beach in a very specific location. I'll put it on the screen now. I also wanted this specific rock. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I just like the way it looks. I just do. I wanted either the big rock or the medium big rock. I also wanted either the very large peninsula or the somewhat large peninsula. I also didn't want the peninsula too far back. Yes, I was being that picky. Yes, the requirements I had for this island were about the rocks and the peninsula location, and a few other things. But yes, I was very picky about this island. And with this specific map, I wanted the airport lined up with resident services. I was potentially open to that not being the case, but that's what I was looking for. In an ideal world, I would have also gotten peaches or pears, mums is the native flower or cosmos, and cute villagers. Full disclosure, I didn't film or take pictures of every island I came across. that would have been like 104 hours of footage, and there was no way I was going to edit that. Sorry. Not sorry. About halfway through, I did decide to take some photos of the islands, and I filmed a little bit, but not much, to be honest. So here are the photos that I took and everything that's wrong with them. For this one, the peninsula is too far back. The secret beach is in the wrong location, and it doesn't have one of the rocks I wanted. Furthermore, resident services is not lined up. This one doesn't have any of the rocks I want. Also, if I recall correctly, it had a blue airport. I do remember visiting this one. While this one has a rock I wanted, it only has one of the rocks I wanted. Also, it doesn't have either of the correct peninsulas, nor is the secret beach in the right location. This one is similar, slightly better. I'm looking at you, rock. But the peninsula is wrong and the secret beach is in the wrong location. This one is just all sorts of wrong. Where do I even start? That's enough of the pictures. That's not all of them. I took a lot more, but I figured y'all would get bored if I went over literally every single one of them. So, yeah. Finally, I came across this island. It was not 100% perfect, but it was close. So close. But then I realized it was boring, and I reset again. Sasha also seemed done with me and this island. So I continued resetting, like a clown. If over 1,000 resets weren't enough for me to keep an island, at this point I didn't know what was, until I found the island. This island wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but it was the island I needed. It's not like it's a completely different island from what I was looking for. It just has some modifications, upgrades. He's iconic. He's a legend. It has the rock I wanted and one of the peninsulas I wanted. It has a yellow airport and mums. I mean, it also has the suspicious fruit, which I wanted, and the starters are the fire emoji peacock, ostrich, bird thing, and the second cutest penguin. What a winning combination. At least it wasn't pea hands. I mean, I'd like to believe the yellow on her hands is yellow from paint from painting the airport yellow, and not from a lack of TP. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yo, I'm Iggly. You're Mo, right? Nice to meet you, Waddler. Iggly is so cute. Please reconsider your spot, Iggly. Please, this is right in front of the airport. Wait. I told you to reconsider, Iggly. And you're in the same spot. You aren't very bright, Iggly, are you? I helped Phoebe before I helped Iggly. I helped her first, and she's still standing there in front of her tent. What? Me helping Tom Nook gather the materials was an interesting experience, to say the least. I'm so excited for this island. I think it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be a new experience. I'm not used to this map, so I'm excited, yeah. That's not suspicious at all. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Nothing suspicious going on here. Yay, it's island naming time. I have the best island name. At least it's the best in my opinion. Look, what a unique and original idea. It's not like I've ever had this island name before or a variation of it. I haven't had it multiple times. That has not that I did not. Look, I really like the name, okay? It's my favorite. Or variations of it are my favorite. If you've gotten this far, you might like my videos, so please hit the subscribe button and the like button and comment down below. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing how this island goes. I'm excited.